Every month starts with good intentions, but somehow your money disappears before you even realize it. So why does saving feel impossible? If saving money feels difficult, you're not alone. Millions of people struggle every month, even those with steady incomes and good salaries. The biggest obstacle isn't always your paycheck. It's the way your brain is naturally wired to make financial decisions every single day. Your brain loves instant rewards. Every purchase gives you a quick burst of happiness, making spending feel much easier than saving for the future. If spending feels so satisfying, why is saving so difficult? The answer begins with one powerful chemical inside your brain: dopamine. Every time you buy something exciting, your brain releases dopamine, a chemical that makes spending feel rewarding before you even own the product. Here's the surprising part. Dopamine doesn't peak after you buy something. It reaches its highest point while you're anticipating the purchase. That's exactly why online shopping feels so addictive. Endless scrolling, personalized recommendations, and one-click checkout are all designed to keep your brain chasing the next reward. But once the package arrives, the excitement fades much faster than you expected. Soon, your brain starts searching for something new to recreate that feeling. This creates a powerful cycle. Earn money, spend it, feel good for a moment, then repeat. Breaking that cycle starts with understanding how your brain influences every financial decision you make. Paying with cash feels real, but when you use a credit card or tap your phone, the pain of spending almost disappears, making it much easier to buy things you don't truly need. Technology has made shopping effortless. With just one click, your brain gets exactly what it wants before you even have time to think twice. Then come the flashy discounts and limited time offers. They create a false sense of urgency, making you fear missing out instead of asking whether you actually need the purchase. Social media makes the problem even worse. Every day, you're surrounded by images of luxury, success, and perfect lifestyles that quietly encourage you to spend more just to keep up. The biggest spending trap isn't wanting more. It's comparing yourself to everyone else. Once you stop chasing other people's lifestyles, saving money becomes much easier.
As your income grows, your lifestyle often grows with it. Bigger paychecks can quickly turn into bigger expenses, leaving your savings exactly where they started. Then there are subscriptions. One or two may seem harmless, but dozens of small monthly payments can quietly drain hundreds of dollars every year. It's rarely one expensive purchase that hurts your finances. More often, it's the small daily expenses that slowly add up without you even noticing. And life is unpredictable. A car repair, a medical bill, or a broken phone can wipe out months of progress if you don't have an emergency fund. The truth is, you're not just fighting your own spending habits. You're navigating a world designed to encourage you to spend at every opportunity. Every month begins with a plan. You promise yourself you'll stick to your budget and finally start saving more. But life doesn't follow a budget. Unexpected expenses appear, temptations grow, and suddenly your perfect plan starts falling apart. The problem isn't that you lack discipline. Most budgets depend on willpower, and willpower gets weaker the more decisions you make each day. By the evening, your brain is mentally exhausted. That's when impulse purchases become much harder to resist, even if you know they're a bad idea. The real secret isn't having stronger self-control. It's building simple systems that make saving automatic, even when motivation disappears. Saving money isn't about making one huge deposit. It's about building small habits that you can repeat consistently over time. One of the smartest habits is paying yourself first. Before you spend a single dollar, set aside a portion for your future. Even better, automate the process. When your savings happen automatically, you remove the temptation to spend that money. Another powerful strategy is making impulse purchases harder. The more effort it takes to spend, the more likely you are to make thoughtful financial decisions. Remember, wealth isn't built overnight. It's created through small, consistent choices that grow into life-changing results over the years.
Wealthy people don't just earn money differently, they think differently. Instead of asking, "What can I buy?" they ask, "How can this money grow?" Most people spend first and save whatever is left. Wealthy people do the opposite. They save and invest first, then live on the remaining money later. They understand that every dollar can become an employee, working day and night to generate even more wealth through investing and compound growth. They also know that time is their greatest advantage. The earlier they start, the longer their money has to multiply on its own. Real wealth isn't built by showing off expensive things. It's built quietly, through patience, smart decisions, and habits that most people never notice. Your brain is naturally wired to choose rewards that are available right now, even when waiting could lead to something much greater. One famous psychology experiment revealed that people who could delay gratification often achieved better financial and personal success later in life. Building wealth works the same way. Small amounts saved and invested consistently have time to grow into something far more valuable than quick purchases ever could. Every financial decision has a future cost. The money you spend today is money that can no longer grow for tomorrow. The key to financial freedom is simple. Stop making decisions for your present self and start making them for the future version of you. Most people don't lose money through one big mistake. They lose it through small, unnoticed expenses that quietly add up over time. Debt makes the problem even worse. Every payment toward interest is money that could have been building your future instead. Another costly mistake is waiting for the perfect time to start saving or investing. The longer you wait, the more valuable time you lose. Emotions also influence your spending more than you realize. Stress, boredom, and frustration often lead to purchases that provide only temporary satisfaction. The good news is that awareness changes everything. Once you recognize these hidden money mistakes, you can replace them with habits that lead to lasting financial freedom.
Building wealth isn't about working harder every day. It's about creating a financial system that keeps working even when you're not thinking about money. The easiest way to do that is to automate your savings. When money moves into savings the moment you get paid, you remove the temptation to spend it. Next, let time do the heavy lifting. Even small, consistent investments can grow into significant wealth through the power of compound growth. Instead of reacting to every expense, take time to review your finances regularly. Small adjustments made consistently produce better results than dramatic changes. The ultimate goal isn't to manage every dollar forever. It's to build a system where your money quietly grows in the background, giving you more freedom to focus on living your life. Financial freedom doesn't begin with more money. It begins with a different way of thinking about the money you already have. The best investment you can ever make is in yourself. New skills, better knowledge, and continuous learning increase your ability to earn for years to come. Wealthy people don't spend most of their income on things that lose value. They focus on buying assets that continue to generate income over time. They also think long-term. Instead of chasing quick rewards, they make decisions that will benefit them 5, 10, or even 20 years into the future. Real wealth isn't about looking rich. It's about having the freedom, security, and peace of mind to live life on your own terms. Your financial future isn't decided by one big decision. It's shaped by the small choices you make every single day. Saving money isn't about being perfect. It's about staying consistent, even when progress feels slow or invisible. The habits you build today will become the lifestyle you live tomorrow. Every dollar you save is another step toward greater freedom and security. Remember, money is a tool, not the goal. The real goal is creating a life with less stress, more opportunities, and the freedom to choose your own future. If this documentary changed the way you think about money, subscribe for more psychology and finance documentaries. And remember, your future wealth begins with the next decision you make today.